Strickland versus Washington is the standard that you just laid out. And the first one is, did the defense attorney, was his performance or his advocacy at a level below reasonableness, objective reasonableness? That's first. Because he's going to get on the stands, and obviously he probably has explanations tactically and strategically as to how he made particular decisions both pre-trial and during the trial. Also, she testified. She was on the stand. She tried to articulate that the things that she did or lack thereof was for his safety. I mean, so she put her mindset, her catatonic state at issue too. That's number one. And then number two is, even if there was a performance that was below the standard, did it make a difference? Was it the reason that she was convicted, and but for that would she have been acquitted? And that's not happening on either prong, if you ask me, especially because she testified. And when we talk about competency, she's saying she wasn't competent. Competency is a low standard too. That's that you can't understand what's going on, who the judge is, who the prosecutors, what the roles are. And you cannot help with your attorney through the case. And again, she testified. She clearly understood it. She understood the rules of evidence, when objections were sustained and overruled, and followed all those rules. So I can't see her rising to a level of incompetency after this trial, given what we've seen already. Yeah, in Koberger, by the way, in the plea agreement, he waived his right to appeal, which is one of the finality points that I think a lot of the victims' families were able to go with. Not everybody was on board with that plea, by the way. But on this particular one, yes, they have these rights. I mean, they have the right for ineffective assistance of counsel. And it doesn't always go to trial like we're seeing here. Sometimes like in New Jersey, there has to be a prima facie a case stated first. There's a burden that has to be met before you get to the hearing, because today is a hearing. The defense attorney is coming on the stand to testify as to those tactical and strategic decisions that oftentimes maybe could be argued as ineffective until the attorney is able to explain the reasons for what they did in the pretrial hearings and during the trial. So yes, the defendants do have rights, and she has these rights, but I don't see this going anywhere, especially given the fact that she testified. She's saying she was incompetent back then. She testified. We have that record. We saw that she was able to follow the rules of evidence, answer appropriately, just in that little clip that we saw about yes and no from the prosecutor's questions.
And David, even though I know we just were talking about Koberger waiving his right